Marlon, hold this for me a minute, will you, please? 18... There we are. Just there, thank you. 17...
Anything you want to show me, Rodney?
Well, another couple of tables, patio heaters, and hey presto, al fresco dining all the year round.
Dan's never really mentioned anything about patio heaters.
Yeah, well, I want to surprise her with a few ideas for income generation. 294. Want to make sure I get a good return on my investment, don't I?
So you've gone ahead, you and Diana partners?
All over by the shouting. I'm on my way to the solicitors now. Bernice wants to keep it in the family. All that's left is the exchange of contracts, and then it's Team Blackstock ready for the off.
Oh!
Hiya.
All right. How are you?
Well, sick and fat, but apart from that,
How's the baby getting on?
fine. I've got an antenatal appointment for next week.
Good. Well, let's get the shopping done. See you later.
Oh. Worst thing about going on holiday is the washing when you get back. I can't believe that this time yesterday I was on the beach.
You look great, Mrs. Reynolds.
Yeah, you forget living here, what it's like to soak up the sun.
I'll see you later on.
See ya.
See you later.
Yeah, looks like you all had a good time.
Yep, just what I needed. Beach all day and out with the girls every night.
Well, this isn't a girl with his arm round you. Mum, he's gorgeous.
Well, might look good, but a little short on the intellectual chat.
You did? Oh, Mum, that's so naff.
Well, who is he? You seen him again?
No, like the holiday. Over as soon as the wheels hit the runway. Still, nice while it lasted.
I told you to water him, not drown her.
Oh,
You and Rodney, you're not going to get rid of us, are you?
Me and Rodney?
no, you partners.
If he buys into the pub, and it's only if. It's on my terms.
Oh, you told Marlon he already had.
No, he hasn't. And Bernice would never agree to sign anything without checking with me first.
All over bar the shouting was what he said. He's on his way to the solicitors to sort out Team Blackstock.
Is he indeed? Right, will you two hold the fort? I've got to go and pick up those trays from Louise.
I told you not to say anything.
If Rodney's going to be our new boss, we've got a right to know.
We're just the little people, Tricia. We still just turn up, do our work, get paid and go home.
I don't trust Rodney. Once he's behind that bar, he'll start throwing his weight about. And we'll be the ones that'll suffer.
I just popped by for my trays. It's started already. I told you Rodney'd go power mad. What happened to your door? You all right?
Lost my temper last night, took it out on the door.
What's he been up to?
Well, he was so vile at that barbecue. When all the guests left, we had words, and he didn't like it.
He was a bit moody, but I just put that down to Ray being Ray.
We ruined the whole thing.
He knew how much you were looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, the worst thing is he doesn't even think he's done anything wrong. He's so self-assured at times and makes me want to scream.
That's men for you, not just Ray.
Anyway, I await my master's return for round 2. I'm not going to let him get away with it.
Give in and you've lost. I had to put my foot down last night with Mac.
How hard exactly?
I ended it. It was for the best. He was crowding me out and for all the wrong reasons.
Well, even so, Diane, that's a bit extreme, isn't it? I mean, I know how much you liked him.
I like Jack Sugden. Don't want to move in with him. Heard the expression, any port in a storm.
Oh, well, now you're doing yourself down. I know for a fact that is not how he sees you.
Been around a lot as Mac. Saw a chance to get his feet under a table somewhere not too demanding. To settle till he got itchy feet. Or a better offer. I may be a lot of things, but I'm no man's safe option.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate.
There's nothing to worry about. Standard female ploy. She's trying it on, isn't she?
So she didn't really mean it then, when she finished with you?
Women do this sort of stuff all the time. You know, they say one thing, mean another. I think it keeps us on our toes.
So what do you do then?
Well, you play the game, don't you? You turn up all apologetic, like, you know, whether it was your fault or not. Bunch of flowers, frilly knickers. Bob's your uncle.
Easy as that?
Easy as that, pal!
There we go. Scrubbed by my own fair hand. Got loads of wine left over. Want to help me out?
I'd better be going. My blood runs cold when I leave Marlon and Tricia to manage on their own.
Listen, I'm sorry things didn't work out with you and Mac.
We should be cracking open the champagne to celebrate. Another disastrous relationship averted.
Hope that wasn't aimed at me.
Best be going. Yeah.
Well, don't rush away on my account, Diane. Hate to think I was being inhospitable.
See you later.
Suppose that was my fault as well, was it?
You should have been back ages ago. Your phone's been off. Where on earth have you been?
Well, I've just been round to the Brown Lane, see how the herd's been settling in.
These people have been waiting to see you all morning.
Yeah, but I put it in the book. Rona's supposed to be looking after the surgery.
You didn't put it in the computer, so Rona went out too.
I'll say to them.
Well, you better be quick, because you've got a call in an hour. And the wormer man called. You can't have any more supplies until the bill's been paid.
I paid that one.
Well, not according to him.
You get that for me?
No, I should have been at work half an hour ago.
Diane! Can I give you a hand with those?
I can manage.
I was wondering, what are you doing later?
Early night with the Catherine Cookson. What about you?
Consider 'em slap day. I mean, you've made your point, I've taken it on board. So I've had a little bit of making up tonight over a bottle of wine, you know.
And I thought there was a brain lurking in there somewhere.
There's none of us perfect, Diane.
Obviously nothing I said last night sank in. So here's a recap. There'll be no making up, because there's nothing to make up. You and me are over. Understood?
What is that about? Saying one thing and meaning another?
You still feeling sick?
Yeah.
Sorry.
What for?
Well, but it's you having to go through it and not me.
Right, thanks.
I got this for the baby.
Oh, that's dead pretty. Oh, thanks, Andy.
I'm glad you like it.
Well, you're not going, are you? I thought we could hang out, have a chat or something.
Well, you know where I am if you need me. Take care of yourself.
Not allowed to have any friends of my own, is that it?
Louise, if that's what you want to think, is...
How can we have a proper relationship if you won't talk to me? What the hell is your problem?
What do you think? It's my diabetes.
All right, get your insulin. Now, if you can't manage, you have to show me what to do, because I don't know how to do it.
But you know nothing. That's the last thing I need.
Well, I'm not psychic, Ray. How the hell do you expect me to know what to do if you've never bothered to tell me? I'm obviously too stupid to be trusted with the information, so I tell you what, I'll leave you to it. And if you have any problems, why don't you dial 999? I'm sure you'll find them very helpful.
You or Rodney?
For heaven's sake, Tricia, it's early days yet.
Yeah, but if Rodney's going to want to work behind the bar, that'd make too many of us.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be fair to treat those of us who've been here for ages the same as those who've only been here for 5 minutes, like Louise.
I think you'll find Bob was last on board, Tricia.
2 pints, please.
I might as well pick up my stuff while I'm here.
Help yourself. It's all exactly where you dropped it.
Don't want to embarrass you when your new fella comes around, do I?
There is no fella, new or old.
Well, then why then? I mean, you know, when it was going so well.
You might find this difficult to understand, being a male, but I just wanted me life back. You've been out of order, Rodney. I don't expect to learn you're my partner from my staff.
We're almost there. Just the formalities to get through.
Even so, until it's in black and white, I'd prefer it if you kept the details to yourself.
Whatever you say.
Have you sent the contract to Bernice yet?
Faxed it this morning. All we need now is her signature. There's the time difference to take into account, of course.
Right.
Oh, and my solicitor did mention we'll have to apply for a new license. I'll need it in joint names, of course, so could you ring and get an application form?
I didn't think you'd want to be on the licence.
Well, no point in having a train set if you can't play with it, is there? I must dash. I've got the garden furniture wrap in 10 minutes.
Garden furniture?
The tables out the front have seen better days, Diane. That's what it's all about. Image, the hospitality business. I'll see you.
You and Rodney partners. Gonna be like you're married all over again.
I should never have spoken to you like that. I'm really sorry. Sometimes when I'm not feeling well, I've got a really short fuse.
And your appalling behaviour yesterday, that was because of the diabetes too, was it?
I know it's a little difficult, but...
You were absolutely vile. Diabetes or not, Ray, I'm not going to put up with it.
You're hardly a paragon of virtue yourself. You lost your temper. You broke the window.
Oh, there you go again, avoiding the issue. If you can't be honest with me about the most basic things, there is no point in us continuing.
Just then, my blood sugar levels were low. I was having a hypo. I needed to take in sugar. So I'm having a hyper. So I've overdone it with the sugar. If I've forgotten to take a shot, and I can get sick very, very fast. That's when I need insulin.
You should have told me all this ages ago. I mean, what if you got really ill? I wouldn't know what to do. How do you think it makes me feel?
It won't happen again. I'll tell you everything, I promise.
Right, I think that's everything. Might find a couple of CDs knocking about the place.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
So, now you got rid of me, I thought you'd be cracking open the champagne.
This hasn't been easy for me, Mac. But I think it's for the best. I hope we can stay friends.
Just remember the cliches, Diane. There's a fine place, Tricia. That's if I'm not bad for me local as well as your bed, like.
Give the man his drink, will you?
Oh, stranger.
Hello.
How was Tenerife then?
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, it's done you good. You look fabulous.
Amazing, the restorative effects of a bit of sunshine and a good laugh, eh?
Well, do you want to tell me about it over a pint?
Sure.
I'll let you drink, please, Tricia.
Boo.
Hiya. Hiya.
How's it going?
Not brilliant. I've still got morning sickness.
Just in the morning?
Well, most of the time, actually.
Hey, Red wants that ginger stops you feeling sick.
Oh, thanks. I'll try that one.
Should get Andy to get you some.
We're still not seeing each other. He's been really off on me since I got back.
Has he not changed his mind about the baby?
He's changed his mind about me. But I don't blame him. It's me who started it. It's me who went away.
But you want him back? Maybe he's really missed you. Katie, why don't you ask him?
Oh, he don't seem to want to talk. He just runs away whenever I see him.
But you'd have him back. And not just for the baby, for you.
Maybe.
Did you see that?
What?
He touched her leg. He's rubbing Diane's nose in it.
Well, she finished with him, remember?
You could try and look a bit upset. Do something.
Oh, fine. Single man thrown out of pub for having drink with single woman.
You know what I mean.
All right. Hey, you know, we can manage if you want to call it a day.
No thanks, Marlon. Captain always stays on the bridge till the ship goes down.
Well, you know, the offer's there if you change your mind.
Look at him. And then I realised I was standing on the balcony in full view of everybody, and I didn't have a stitch on.
Got any photographs?
Like a cross-channel ferry he is. One rolls off, the other rolls right on after it.
I don't know what to say apart from I'm sorry, again.
Don't be. You heard of woman's instincts?
Oh, yeah, Trish has instincts about everything.
That over there is proof positive I did the right thing by acting on them. Underrated things, instincts. Trust me, Marlon. Ignore that gut feeling at your peril.
Nicola?
Daddy?
How's it going?
Just been into Hot, naturally. Job interview.
How'd it go?
Oh, really well. Firm of architects need a PA. It's made for me.
So, did you get the job?
I'll find out tonight. Competition wasn't up to much, though. Reckon it's mine if I want it.
Oh, congratulations.
Tell you, me leaving the practice was the best career move I've ever made.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Did you want something?
No, we're just dead busy at the surgery, that's all.
Very happy for you.
And I never did get the hang of that whole systems, appointments, computer thingy.
Yeah, no surprises there.
I can't manage without you. Please, Nicola, will you come back?
The architects are offering a very competitive package.
Please, I'm sorry.
Renegotiating my salary, sorry. Well, think about it.
Well, does that mean yes or no?
I need to consider my options. I'll let you know.
Never at my best when I feel myself going low.
I'm not going to let you blame last night's temper tantrum on your illness.
I'm no good at these social things. I'm hopeless with small talk, Louise.
Not good enough, Ray.
I always feel as though I'm on the outside, watching everybody else drink themselves senseless, but without having to think about it.
Well, if that's such a problem, then I'll give up drinking too.
I don't have to stop drinking, Louise. I just have to be careful.
Well, whatever I did wouldn't change the way you behave. When are you going to face up to the fact that your problem is you, not your diabetes?
Look, I know I can be difficult to live with.
I just want you to be honest. With me, with yourself.
You know, you're just like my mother. She never let me get away with things either.
Never mentioned her before.
Lost her 10 years ago.
I'm sorry.
She had this condition as well. Ironic thing is, there's only a small chance she could pass it on to me. She never forgave herself. I think it's time for Boland's supper.
Hiya.
Right.
Where's Mum?
Bob, says you're up the line.
What are you doing? You could have took him then.
That is well too fast coming around that corner.
Oh, hi, Rolly. How are you? Sit down. Hour's work. I'll get you a beer.
There's none left.
Oh, thanks very much. Cup of tea will do.
2 sugars, too.
Daniel, if you don't get your backside off this couch and go and make me a drink, our deal's off for later.
And what deal is that?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
You gonna let her just order you around?
Listen, you don't know what I'll be missing out on if I don't.
She was the glue that held us together. After she went, we had nothing in common. Haven't spoken to my father or my brother since the funeral.
Well, it's never too late to get in touch.
After she died, I went a bit wild. My father disowned me.
Well, no matter what you've done, family's family.
I don't even know where he lives, and I don't want it.
So you were your mother's boy, then?
She was a great lady. She never approved much of the girls I was knocking around with, though. What mother does?
Boys are my father in my case.
I wish you could have met her. She would have loved you. I owe you an apology.
I just want you to think about why you do what you do.
I want you to be part of my life.
It's not enough just to say it. You have to mean it.
There have to be no more excuses. I don't want anything to ever come between us again.
Everything seems to be in order. All we're waiting for now is the go-ahead from Bernice.
Right.
There is one bone of contention, the living accommodation.
Don't even think about
You
it.
do have full use of the living area and the bedrooms, and you're on your own.
And I'm going to stay that way.
I just thought I'd throw it into the mix.
Well, you can throw it out again. Anything else?
No. You did call the magistrate about the change of licence.
Not yet. I wanted to take some advice first.
Obviously, you want to run this past your own solicitors, but I think you're getting a great deal.
That always used to mean you were about to rip someone off.
The cynicism doesn't become you, Diane. Here, present.
What is it?
Just a little something to commemorate our partnership.
Go on, open it.
Diane and Rodney Blackstock. With the same name, people are going to think you're still married.
Back room, now.
I've given your offer some thought.
So you're coming back to work?
You mentioned renegotiating my salary. Go ahead, renegotiate.
What would you like?
Another 100 a week.
Absolutely out of the question.
90.
20.
80.
25.
70.
30.
65.
40.
Done. And I want retrospective pay for my enforced time off. See you in the morning.
I know. I should have waited till we got the licence.
Today, garden furniture. Tomorrow you'll be feng shuiing the bar. I bet you've all sorts of ideas how we can tart the place up.
Well, there does seem to be some room for innovation.
Can't you see? This sign says it all. Says everything about our relationship.
Which is why I made sure your name came first.
Considerate to the little lady to the last, eh?
And there we are, look, in black and gold. Team Blackstock, revving up for another Grand Prix.
Team Blackstock never existed. As I remember, Team Blackstock fell apart in the first place because of one member's frequent illicit pit stops.
All in the past. Look, all my instincts tell me, together we are gonna be unbeatable.
And all my instincts are screaming at me to stop this potential disaster before it goes any further.
What?
I'm sorry, but I've seen the future and it makes me want to run a mile.
I can understand you feeling nervous.
It'd never work. You'd want to take over. We'd argue. I'd give in for a quieter life, and before we knew it, we'd be right back where we were all those years ago.
Naked facts, Diane! Bernice is selling up. You can't afford to buy her out. You could lose the pub if you don't take me up on my offer.
And if I do, I could lose my mind. I'll take me chances. I'll find another partner. And if I don't, what the hell? Bernice won't sell unless she has my approval, and she doesn't have it. The deal's off. Now, take your flaming sign before I shove it somewhere you might regret.